Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. Hope you're doing great. I wanted to get this video out to you guys. This is a how to make money video. And I wanted to do it before Christmas because there's a special strategic reason why we need this video to come out before Christmas, because I want to give you guys some ideas on how to make money, possibly enjoy some really neat tax benefits. So you guys know, and just, I got my cardboard with me, my special Christmas cardboard. And I thought it would be appropriate to come up to the mountains, see the trees, and go along with this video because I think it's very important. So you guys know the story about, or maybe you haven't heard, that during the Great Recession, I had already sold my real estate business and all of my real estate by mid-2006 because I knew about that not the dot-com, see, that's a totally different cycle. I knew about the real estate crash that was impending, so we sold everything we had. Well, I didn't want to stop. I love businesses, I love side hustles, I enjoy making money. But there's something even better than just having a side hustle, and that's having a legitimate business, even if it's small, to enjoy the tax benefits, and it's doing something you love. Well, I loved palm trees, and I wanted to start a palm tree farm. So there's other videos about that. This isn't palm trees. The reason why I wanted this to come out before Christmas is because I'm actually gonna do this myself, but on a much smaller scale. You see, I've been reading the news headlines, and there's shortages here and shortages there. We get it, prices are rising, right? I've seen these stories about Christmas tree shortages, and honestly, I don't know about where you guys are, and please put in the comments below if I'm wrong, but where I'm located, there are no shortages of Christmas trees. What there is a shortage of is a reasonably priced Christmas tree. And every year, it hasn't even been because of all of this stuff going on worldwide, this illness that's stopped the economy. But what's happened is prices have been rising steadily year over year to where you can't even go to one, or I decided not to after a while, go to those, you pick Christmas tree farms because they're just so darn expensive that sometimes you're forced to go to the big box stores where they ship in all these trees because the price is more reasonable, right? So I thought about it, and I was shopping the other day, and I decided to buy my hairstylist, Jacques, a small little Christmas tree just as a gift, and he was super stoked. They're really into plants and horticulture. They love all of that stuff. And I thought this was just a really neat way to show my appreciation. And I noticed these trees, they're range between 1 foot tall and 3 foot tall. And they're in, 1 gallon or 5 gallon pots, and they're decorated with bows and all this Christmas stuff. The pots are made specific for Christmas. And I thought to myself, there might be an opportunity here. For years, I've wanted to have a Christmas tree farm, just a positive place where friends and family could come and buy Christmas trees at a good price, but also just have a really positive atmosphere. And couple that with the idea that I could actually get some write-offs going, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna fire back up the nursery business. And I'm gonna start it back up again, and I'm gonna start looking for these big box stores to unload all of their pine trees or Christmas trees at steep discounts, the 1 gallons to the 5 gallons, and then I'm gonna take them home, and I'm gonna start watering them, and I'm gonna upplant them. And I'm gonna start my own potted Christmas tree business. Now it sounds funny, go Ninja, aren't you busy enough? Yeah, I am. But there's things that I do in my spare time for the me time that I can still make money and enjoy it. And there's nothing like being outside in the sun with a shovel, doing hard work, transplanting plants and getting a great tax write-off at the same time. And I'm only gonna go small, I'm gonna do like 100 trees. And 100 trees fits in a very small area. But honestly, I'm going to be able to insure my Christmas trees for the next X amount of years, plus all of my family and friends, because I can offer them at a much better price, reasonable price, and throw a heck of a Christmas party at the same time, if you know what I mean, to the competitors. And so I wanted to share this idea because remember, guys, I've talked about this before. It's important to share these ideas. Don't be afraid of good competition. Good competition should get you excited, should get you fired up. But it's one of those ideas that I think people need to hear because think about all the positives. You're doing something you love, you're saving money, you're getting a valuable tax write-off, you're able to help the environment because once you start to pot the trees, you start going, well, wait a minute, I might be able to find a much better source than a big box store. There's all kinds of nurseries, up in the mountains or maybe in another state that'll ship me all these saplings in these little tiny containers. Well, maybe I can just start busting out a couple hundred 1 gallon trees and get those set up. And what you're seeing is as you start to plant those trees and then they go from the 1 gallon pot to the 5 gallon to the 15 gallon, or maybe you have a little lot of land where you're gonna row them out and put them in the ground. Not only are you providing an amazing atmosphere for your yard, right? But now you're also helping the environment as well because as one gets cut and used as a Christmas tree, you can plant another one. And if you think of it that way, there's 5 different ways, not only to make money, but be happy. And so I wanted to share this idea because I think it's super, super important. Now, another thing I wanted to say is, you know, along this line, not only Christmas trees going up, but food's going up, right? What about starting to learn to not only plant your own garden, but quite possibly learn how to start tomato plants and sell starts at your local farmer's market, on Craigslist, on Facebook, anywhere you can. You're not only able to learn a new skill, but it's actually not the hardest thing in the world to put a couple seeds in some pots and water them and just stay on top of it, watch them grow, and then sell them to the public. It's a very valuable trade that everyone should know, but also, again, a write-off, and quite possibly, let's say it's a side cash business. Well, then there you go. Sometimes you need to move out of the cash gig because, you know, you think you're getting one over on the tax man, but you don't realize how many amazing tax breaks there are for a business owner at a certain size, all right? So I want to give you guys that idea. We're up here in the snow. I'm going to be filming a certain amount of videos up here, talking about the Christmas season, about crushing it. Keep your eye out for those. With that being said, guys, the Economic Ninja is out.